We're going to jump into my only story this week. It's a reoccurring one because we're following this I don't know what you call it. I guess it would be the Voyager instrument 2, the Voyager 2. Anyways, Voyager 1, I'm sorry. So it's gotten to a point where they have to shut down another piece of the instrument, Keyan. Last time we reported this was around, I want to say we talked about this in January. I think Ted over there was the one that helped us to explain what this actually did. But they're going to shut down another part of these instruments that they have, Keyan. And let me see if I can find out which one. There's only going to be 3 instruments left. And have you seen this, Ted?
What is this?
So NASA turns off 2 Voyager side instruments to extend mission. And let me see if I can find it.
I think last I heard there was a small...
There it goes. We'll shut off Voyager 2's low energy charged particle instrument on March 24th. That's 13 days from now. 3 science instruments will continue, only 3, Keyan, operate on each spacecraft that moves are part of an ongoing effort to manage the gradually diminishing power supply of the twin probes.
I'm surprised you're excited by this and not the moon landing that just happened.
The failed moon landing.
Well, one of them was successful, right?
Did you post it on Stacker.News? I didn't even know it existed.
Firefly?
Yeah, Firefly. I think
Oh, yeah, I didn't get a chance to read that.
Yeah.
We can jump into that next.
Firefly succeeded at putting a lander on the
moon.
moon.
This is a Voyager.
It's like a drone lander.
Hang on a second. This is the Voyager. We're talking about the Voyager.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carl.
Yeah, so Voyager wanted to rely on the radios. How do you pronounce that word, Ted?
Radioisotope.
Radioisotope power system that generates electricity from the heat
RTG.
of decaying plutonium. What the hell does that mean, Ted?
That's exactly what it means. That's plutonium that's decaying, and then the heat that's coming off of it is powering.
But where's the plutonium coming from, though?
It's in the.
It got
trunk.
shipped.
It's a hunk of plutonium in the trunk.
Oh wow! Both lose about 4 watts of power each year. So the Voyagers have been deep space rock stars since launch. They want to keep it that way as long as possible. But electrical power is running low. Ted, is this something that you would do too? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing this thing is still running. What is it, like 50 years old? Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's got a couple antennas on there, as you can see. And those antennas are hooked up to some op amps, some amplifiers. And so a charged particle measurement is just, you got a particle, like a ion that's got a charge on there. It whacks into the antenna, and then it creates a little blip, and then the amplifiers amplify that up. And the very basic computer, probably mostly probably analog in there, packages it up in some sort of kind of data packet, and then
shoots it back to us,
to Earth. And one of the bigger issues with this particular spacecraft is that I'm not sure if it's a starfinder or how it's orienting itself, but they have an issue. It takes power to kind of reorient itself back at Earth, and that thing is running out of power. So it is struggling to reorient itself back at Earth. That's consuming like a large amount of the energy budget. So once that runs out, then it's going to drift, and then we'll lose communication.
See, this is why it's important, Keyan.
Unless we find a way to listen to it, which we often do with these things, right? Like a piece fails, and then they figure some weird thing out within the constraints.
Did you ever watch the Mars rovers? Did you ever watch that documentary where they even said, they were like, we're just going to put some instruments on there, and then we hope that in the future we'll be able to turn these on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. They were just like, we're making big bets on this technology, and we'll hope we'll be able to use them at some point. I don't know. I love that long-term thinking when it comes to space, is like how they think through all these different problems.